Hey guys, Mr. Smith back here again. I am going to be showing you today how to do external cascade styling sheets. On Tuesday, October 15th, we learned about internal cascading style sheets using our personal website portfolio. Today, we're going to be doing the same thing but with external. All right. So it is Thursday, October 17th, 2024. It is an independent learning day for you because I am absent. It is technically a synchronous learning day, but I will be in Texas visiting my best friend on some personal leave. So you guys have independent learning. I just want you to watch this video, do what I do, and then when you're done, you're going to take care of formative number 2 by styling your music artist website. All right, so let's take a look. Week 11, day 2. Again, we're learning to do external style sheets, all right? So what is the difference? Like, what is the benefits of external style sheets versus internal? An external style sheet is actually a separate file, right? So last time we had the HTML file, index.html, and we went into that file and we used style tags and then had selectors, and then we had our property and our value. All right, and we did all of that internally inside the HTML. External style sheet is a separate .css file that allows you to create your styles in pretty much the same way. You do the same thing to create your styles, but they're applied across all your web pages. All right. So for example, your music artist website has a home page, has a albums page, has a songs page, has a contact link. All of that stuff will be styled by this one external file versus you having to go into each HTML. So that'd be 3 HTML files you'd have to go in and style, or you create an external CSS and that external one styles all your pages for you, all right? So this helps, the benefits, it helps create consistency. It's way more efficient because you're editing one file instead of a bunch of different HTML files. And it creates this kind of idea of separation. Technically, CSS is different than HTML, right? HTML is a language, CSS is a language. So it just creates this separation between them, makes it easier to manage. All right, so I want y'all to just follow along with me real quick. So what we're going to do first is you're going to open up your notepad here. Make sure you have new, like a new file up here. There's nothing in it. I'm going to go to File New just to kind of double check. File Save As. And then I'm going to navigate to my portfolio website, right? So Smith Website Portfolio is what I'm looking at here. And all I see in there is images, scripts, and styles. If I were to switch the bottom to hypertext, then I see my other files, like here's my HTML files. But what I want you to switch the bottom to is Cascade Style Sheet. All right, Cascade Style Sheet. Cascade Style Sheet file. And I was having issues trying to name it Styles because we already have a folder named Styles and it was getting messed up. See, if I try to click Save, it opens the folder. So I want you to call it, oh, sorry about that. Well, you get to see it again. So File, Save As. At the bottom, Cascade Style Sheets. All right, I'm going to name mine Portfolio Style. All right, that's what I'm going to name mine. So the way you create a style sheet, and I have it outlined pretty well here, is you start first with a comment. And in our last video, y'all learned that the comments for CSS are /star, and we named this portfolio styles, and then */. So remember, in HTML, it's this, and then, comment, this. Notice it didn't go green, right? We're not in an HTML file, we're in a CSS file. All right, so this is how you do comments. So we have portfolio styles. So just like we did on the internal, we're going to create a style for each thing. So body, H1 paragraph, our link, and then link cover. All right, so link hover, if you read down here, it's a rule that adds a hover effect when the user moves the mouse over them. So if you move your mouse over a link, it'll change the color of it. All right. So you could retype all this, guys. Oh, actually, you have to because I gave it to you as a picture. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to quickly retype this. So I'm splitting my screen here. And I'm going to say body is going to be my first section. Then I have H1 is my second section. Then P, then A, P. Then A. Then A colon hover. All right. So now those are our selectors, right? Using the terminology body selector. So now my properties. I have font family, background color, and color. So font family, background color, oh, and color. Okay. My font family here is Arial sans serif. Arial, comma, sans serif, semicolon. I have F0, so my color is F0, F0, F0 and for my background. And then my color is 333. All right, 333. So I have set my body, right? The body for my portfolio. Now my H1, my color is 005 F99. So color, number, I gotta put the number sign, 009 F55, I believe, is what I said, right? Oh no, 005 F99, 5 F99, all right. Text align center, text align center. Okay, notice that all these are ending with semicolons too. All right, paragraph font size is 16. Font size is 16 pixels, so px. And our line height is 1.6. Yep. Okay. We're almost there. So now our link A is for our links. So our color of our links are going to be the 005 F99. So color number 005 F99. So it's going to match the headers. Headers and the links will have the same. Text decoration, all right, is none. And A hover, so when we hover, we're going to change the color. So A hover is going to be FF6347. FF6347. Okay. And at this point, we've got it all filled out, right? Our whole style sheet is filled out. That wasn't that bad. So we've done our body selector, our H1 selector, our paragraph selector, our link selector, and our link hover selector. All right. So now we're going to click save. So again, these are two separate files. You got your HTML, you got your CSS. HTML, CSS. But now we got to link them, all right? So the steps here is build out your HTML, then you create your CSS, then you link them. The way you link them, all right, is if you read this, you have to add the following line of code to the head tag. So we're going to go into the head, and we need to add this line of code. Link relative, rel, is equal to style sheet, href is equal to styles.css. All right, we did not name our styles here, right? We were having issues with the folder opening. We named it portfolio styles. So you got to make sure you got to make it match. So what I'm going to do now is file open. I am in my portfolio. I'm going to open index. All right, here is all that style we did last time. I'm going to delete that, the internal style. So all you should have in your header, in your head, is the meta the title, and now we're going to add that link, right? So again, that is link. So I'm gonna put a comment. Again, comment for HTML is exclamation point dash dash link to our CS what was it called? Portfolio styles .css file, and dash dash that. So the way you do this is link rel is equal to style. Let me do it. Style sheet, and then href. So the hyperlink reference is then to portfolio styles.css. All right, and let me double check that's what I named it, right? Oh, it's up here, right? Oh, it was portfolio style. All right, it's got to match. So whatever up here in this tab, whatever you name that CSS has to match right here, always. All right, so now if I save this, if I save it, all right, if I pull up, I hope I still have it pulled up. Let me see if I can get it. All right, here's our old website portfolio. This is what it looks like. If I hit refresh now, oh, actually, it's already done it. It's already done it. Because look, this was supposed to be that color. These are links. Let's see if the hover works. Oh, reopen, close tab, go back. So see how I hover now over the link? And it goes red? So that's what that A hover style did. All right, so for me to double check this works, right? Let me just double check. Let's look up a color code for, what's a good color? Let's do green. All right, green is, well, it can be a lot of things. Let's look this up. All right, what about, let's do 276221. 276221. If I go into my style sheet here, and I make the body color 276221, okay, and I save, and I go here and refresh, you will notice that all my text just turned green, right? All that text just turned green. If I go back and I make it 6 zeros and save, all that text just turned black. If I make it 4F or 6Fs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Y'all should know that's white. So everything, you can kind of still see it there. Notice that we can still see it because remember, we changed our background color. Our background color is this F000. If I go and make my background color 1, 2, 3, I think I have 1 too many. I make my background color black, right? Real quick. All right, but what's cool is right now if I click on my links, right? If I want to go to that units, or here's the bottom. We actually don't have links to other pages on here, but I'll show you here in a second with the artist. We're gonna look at the music artist here in a second. But yeah, that's basically how you do external, guys. Like you like we could edit any of this. So like the A hover. What's the color code for red? So to get a good red, it's FF and 4 zeros. You'll start memorizing these too. I used to have a bunch of them memorized. So I'm going to do that and then save it. And now if I go here, if I hover over my links, I get this bright red now. Bright red. So pretty cool, right? Pretty cool stuff. So again, the big thing here is that you create this external CSS file and you link it by using link rel href, and then the name here has to match the name of the CSS. All right, so I'll go ahead and close both of these because I want you to take a look. Like once you get done with all of this, all right, reading through that, do exactly what I did. Your work session, all right, independent learning, this is what I expect you to turn in, is I want you to do the same thing, but I want you to style your artist website, all right? I want you to style your artist website. So you're going to create a new CSS file inside of your artist website folders. Then you're going to open it up. I want you to do body, heading, paragraph, links, and images. All right. I want you to do those. I have given you an example here in case you struggle a little bit. Since I'm not there to support you, there is an exemplar code reference here. And then make sure you put in that link. All right. Make sure you link it. So just to kind of go through the process quickly, I'm going to go to my website here, right? I did Eminem, so you can see my website is here. And then I will then go to Notepad. I will do File, Save As. I will navigate to my music website portfolio, and I will create a new drop down here, Cascade Style Sheet. And I don't know, I'm going to call it Eminem Style for mine. Just whatever you name it, you got to remember, all right? So I'm going to call mine Eminem Style. So add that comment just so I can remember, eminemstyle.css. And then I'm going to do each one of those things. So in the instructions, I wanted you to do body, heading, paragraph, links. So body, H1, paragraph, A is for links, and image is IMG. Alright, so those are the ones I want you to do. Again, if you get stuck, got a nice little exemplar here. So I'm going to quickly kind of run through those with you. Actually, I'm just going to do like one of them. So I'm going to show you what happens to the images, right? So border.radius, because that's something I haven't shown you. So I'm going to make the radius 10, and I'm going to add something called a box shadow. All right, and before, I don't really want to show you what it does. I want you to just see it before I show you. RGBA 0, 0, 0, 0.5, semicolon. All right, so all I've done here is I have only added it for images, right? So I'm going to click Save. All right, now I'm going to open, and I'm going to open this index file for my Eminem, and I am going to delete the internal, right? Because we're doing external now. So again, to add a comment here, external link to eminemstyle.css dash that, and its link rel is equal to style sheet, href is equal to eminem.style.css. So whatever you name yours. All right, now if I save, I'm going to go ahead and do it to my other files too. So albums here. I already had this one set up, style.css. Okay, and finally I'm going to open up my songs. Same thing, I already had it set up, Eminem style.css. Y'all will probably have to retype. I had mine set up from when I was like practicing. But let's take a look at the website now, right? So where's my Eminems? Oh, I haven't opened it yet. So let's open up index, Eminem index. So if I open that, this is my Eminem site, right? You will notice that I didn't really do it on this one. I need to go look why. But if you look on my albums page, do you see how it curved the edges? So that's what the box shadow does. Is we curved we use this to kind of create a box around it, and then that box actually curves the edges. So if you see here, my images have those nice rounded corners on them. Again, I gotta go see. It should have done it to this one too. Let me go check a Y. So let me go here. Let me find that image. Oh, I mean, it looks right. Image SRC home. Did I mess this up? I did. So y'all see here, there's a period. So this is supposed to just be mnmstyle.css. So that period doesn't match my CSS file, so it wouldn't actually connect. So now if I go in here, you see what it did? It added that nice kind of rounded, and there's a little bit of a shadow there. Makes your images look a lot crisper when you add that. Just one more thing. So I want y'all to do all this. Like look back at your other CSS stuff. Look back at my exemplar. All right. So maybe I want to do, one more example here. Background color is equal to, not equal, colon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So if you remember what that is, I think that one's white. I think I meant to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Save. So that should make it black, right? And it actually makes all your pages black, right? I only edited the CSS, but now everything has black. So I should probably, right, change, since that did that, probably should go change my font color, right? Well, let me do this. Alright, so let's see if we change the color. Oh wait, I'm not changing font color there. Sorry, font dash color. My bad, guys. You know what? Oh wait, that's not right. Font. Oh, did I miss the colon? Oh, I guess body doesn't have a font color. So I need to put it in here. Font color is equal to... Oh. How am I messing this up so bad? Oh, it's just color. Jeez. Color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if we do that, go here, boom, that's white. If I go here to my paragraph, let's make it, anybody remember what that green number was? 271567 maybe? I don't remember. Let's try that. Let's see what color that is. It's like a purple. Is there something else? We missed this. So I need to go see what the about M&M is. So about M&M, that's an H2. So if I want that to show up, I actually need to come in here to my style sheet and I need to make an H2. So if one of your headers doesn't show up, it's probably because you didn't have it. So let's get a number 567F039. I don't know, I'm just making these up at this point. That's probably not a real color. I want green. Green. Okay, 008. So I'm gonna go add that in here. I think I want everything to be green. Okay, so now we can see that. All right, so y'all get the idea. So what I want you to turn in for the Independent Learning Day is, I want you to go through the video, do what I do, but then I want you to actually turn in. I need to go change my TDs, right? So there's a lot to change. Making the background black is never the move, apparently. But I want you to um, I want you to stylize your website. And when you're done stylizing your website using the CSS, you're gonna submit. You're gonna submit it, guys. I really need y'all to. I know I can't see you to walk you through this, but down here at the bottom it says to submit. Please click the link below. Find your name, go to your folder, and copy all of your I want you to copy everything, right? Everything into your files. So if you go in here, like let's pretend I'm RJ. So there's the music artist, and then we're gonna do something for Swaney for her character website. Like every time we do an assignment, I just need you to throw your files in here. And it's going to be quick and easy for me to grade. I know I told Kenton how to do this. Let's see if he's done it yet. All right, so for instance, here's Kenton's stuff, right? So if I were to click on home, I can quickly see his stuff, although I do not see his images. Kenton, I think his images aren't linked right, but still, I can quickly, kind of see what he's doing. So I really need y'all to make sure. Let's see, Chris, I think you were in there when I told y'all to do it this way. Yeah, so I've got Chris's stuff here. So if I click on his homepage, for some reason the images aren't working very good, but we'll work on that. But please use this OneDrive thing to submit. It's getting to be a lot of files, So I'm going to just every time we do an assignment, drag them in and replace it. All right. All right, guys. Well, let me know if y'all have any questions. Again, I'll be in Texas, so I might not answer very quickly, but y'all. Headphones died. Y'all stay safe and let me know if you need anything.